Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Are You Sick of Me Yet podcast. This is episode 2021. What's 9 plus 10? This episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Simon Casabon. Speaking of Vines, I watched a Vine compilation this week for the first time in forever. And I think that fixed all my problems. Sometimes you just need to search on YouTube Vine compilations that cure my depression and then watch one from 12 months ago. And then watch one from 4 years ago. And then watch one from 6 years ago. And you know every single Vine that's in the video. But it's still fun to watch. Anyways. I didn't really do much this week. I got to see some family. I went to Pride. Usual stuff. I had a garage sale that nobody came to. Because how was I supposed to know that old people are out garage sailing at 7 in the morning? I go to bed at 7 in the morning. Why on earth would I be setting up a garage sale at 7 in the morning? But now you know, if you ever need to do a garage sale, do it at 7 in the morning. Because that's when the old people are up and moving. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this week. Thank you for your patience with the last 2 weeks having late episodes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that doesn't happen next week. I'm just busier and busier as the summer goes along. I ate a chocolate croissant from Costco, and now I can still taste it, and it doesn't taste great. I went to Costco. It's crazy there. I love Costco. Yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. So we're gonna We're gonna die? No, we're not. We're gonna dive headfirst into what we want to talk about today, because I've got quite a few things to talk about. That's fast. We're only 2 minutes in, and I'm already talking about stuff. First and foremost, Trump almost died. He got shot. In the head, and it missed. Unfortunately, lives were lost, and people were injured, which is not great. And it was a mass shooting, because there was enough people involved that it was considered a mass shooting, which is this is the 12th one this month in America, which is insane. It might not be 12, it might be more or less, I don't remember. And it wasn't the last one either, 2 more happened after that. So America is insane, and everybody's saying, oh, well, now Trump has to be president because he got shot in the head. Well, so has basically every other American. So you're just saying at this point that anybody that's been shot can be president. People get shot in America all the time because you guys have shitty presidents. So, gun laws are important so that your presidents don't get assassinated. Anyways, we're going to read a news article from BBC. Big Black Cock. What does BBC stand for other than Big Black? Why can I not pronounce that? What does BBC stand for? What does BBC stand for? British Broadcasting Corporation. Or Big Back. Why can I not say Big Black? Oh my god. Big Back? No. Okay. Bro, the person that wrote this was named Bernd de Busman. Ooh, that's an unfortunate name. So Thomas Matthew Crooks was revealed to be the person that shot Donald Trump during his rally. He was armed with an AR-style rifle. Oh, I don't know what that means. I don't know anything about guns. Opened fire at the former president while he was addressing a crowd in Butler, Pennsylvania, leaving 1 audience member dead and 2 others wounded. 20-year-old kitchen worker was shot dead at the scene by a Secret Service sniper. Say that 10 times fast. Jesus. Neighbors are shocked, seemingly unable to grasp at how a quiet young man is now accused in the shooting. Isn't that how it always goes? The quiet kid at school is actually the shooter. The FBI, for its part, has said only that Crooks was the subject involved in the assassination attempt on the former president, and that an active investigation was underway. Thomas Crooks had not been carrying ID, so investigators used DNA and facial recognition technology to identify him. He's from Bethel Park in Pennsylvania, about 43 miles from the site of the attempted assassination. Graduated in 2022 from Bethel Park High School with a $500 prize for maths and science. Yeah, well, when I graduated, I got $750, so... Sorry. I already spent that, and I didn't spend it on school. I say already like it wasn't like... I did not graduate recently. Crooks worked in a local nursing home kitchen just a short drive away from his home, where staff members had said he passed a background check and raised no concerns. The Community College of Allegheny, what the hell, or CCAC, has confirmed that Crooks attended the school between September 21st and May 2024, graduated with an associate degree in engineering science. In a statement sent to BBC, the college noted that he graduated with high honors and that a review of his records turned up no disciplinary, student conduct, or security-related incidents. The University of Pittsburgh also told the BBC, I cannot take that seriously, that in February he was accepted as a transfer student there for the fall 2024 semester. The following month, he elected not to attend. State voter records show that he was a registered Republican. So the Republicans are the Trump people. The, like, conservatives, I think. Did I write this down? I had to Google the other day because I was like, I don't know what any of this means. So he votes for Trump, but also shoots at Trump. So something's not adding up. He also donated $15 to liberal campaign group Act Blue. Don't know why that's relevant, but according to an election donation filing and news report, he had a membership at a local shooting club. Why am I yawning? Literally, why does this always happen? The Clareton Sportsman Club for at least a year, the club confirmed. Vast Club, okay, I don't need to know about the club. The club's owner told BBC that the shooting was a terrible, terrible thing. Access to the club is tightly controlled with only members allowed inside. Okay. The club fully admonished the senseless act of violence. That doesn't, like, imagine being a gun, like, owning a gun range. I mean, like, we hate violence. Violence is bad. You own a gun range, buddy. Like, what do you mean? Law enforcement believe the weapon used to shoot at Donald Trump. His name just sends me into fight or flight. As soon as I see it, I'm like, bah! An AR-style rifle was purchased by Crooks' father. It's unclear how the weapon came into his son's hands, but the dad, like, doesn't know what happened, or, like, that this was going to happen. Crooks purchased a box of ammunitions containing 50 rounds on the day of the rally. Police sources also told CBS that he purchased a ladder at Home Depot before the shooting, and it was unclear if he brought it with him. Crooks was wearing a t-shirt from Demolition Ranch, a YouTube channel known for his guns and demolition content. The channel has millions of subscribers, blah, blah, blah. Suspicious devices were found in his vehicle. The suspect had a piece of commercially available equipment that appeared capable of initiating the devices. Bomb technicians were called to the scene to secure and investigate the devices. Having established Crooks' identity, police and agencies are investigating his motives. So far, they've been unable to identify one. On 15 July, why not just say July 15th? The FBI said its forensics experts have successfully accessed Crooks' phone, and they're examining it and other digital evidence for clues. That's new. This wasn't in here when I last read this. The inquiry into what took place could last for months. Oh, boo. I want, like, fast. I want to know right now. Investigators would work tirelessly to identify what Crooks' motive was. Crooks' father said he was trying to figure out what the hell is going on, but would wait until I talked to law enforcement before speaking about his son. Cook's family is cooperative with the investigation. Citing 3 law enforcement sources, CBS has reported that his father called police after the shooting, although the nature of the call is still unclear. Police sealed off the road to the house where Crooks lived with his parents. Search of the residency was completed on the 15th. Neighbor told CBS the officers evacuated in the middle of the night with no warning. Bomb investigation surrounding Crooks' house. Access to the area remains controlled. Tuesday afternoon, yellow police tape could be seen. Only residents have been allowed in or out of the street. They believe there's some degree of planning ahead of the shooting. Police believe Crooks acted alone, but are continuing to investigate whether he was accompanied in the rally. Okay, anything else important? Crooks seemed a normal boy who was not particularly popular, but never got picked on or anything. Yeah, but how would you know that? Teachers never pay attention to that kind of thing. They're like, oh, you're being bullied? Oh, let me just turn a blind eye. Max Smith took an American history course with Crooks, told Philadelphia Inquiries that his former classmate definitely was conservative. Mr. Smith, Max Smith, recalled a mock debate in which they both took part, saying the majority of the class were on the liberal side, but Tom, no matter what, always stood his ground on the conservative side. It makes me wonder why he would carry out an assassination attempt on the conservative candidate. Other community members say simply that they were shocked that the alleged perpetrator of the shooting could have come from the quiet tree-lined street of Bethel Park. All 3 victims of the shooting are adult men. Josh Shapiro identified the deceased victim as Corey Comparator, a 50-year-old volunteer fire chief who was killed when he dived on his family to protect them. The 2 people injured were 57-year-old David Dutch and 74-year-old... Jesus Christ. That's old. Well, not that old, but like 74. I was not expecting that. James Koppenhaver. They're in stable condition. $340,000 have been raised for the families. I forget that Americans don't get their health care paid for them. Trump said he was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of his right ear and said he felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Gross. Blood was visible on Trump's ear and face as protection officers rushed him away. Trump is doing well. Apparently, he was golfing the day after he got shot. Trump is doing well, grateful to law enforcement. Traveled to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the day after the shooting to attend the Republican National Convention. One witness told BBC that he saw the man believed to be Crooks with a rifle on the roof of a building before Trump was shot. There were police running around, telling them there's a guy on the roof with a rifle, but the Secret Service is looking at us through binoculars, and I'm pointing right at the roof. Multiple videos appear to confirm that chain, with some showing rallygoers shouting at police. Cops are shit at their job. What can I say? They don't even do good when the president's involved. Ex-president. Ex-president? Is that... former president. He was 443 feet from Trump. That's a lot. I think that's average. Reported by a bystander and identified as a suspicious person by police, but officers lost track of him. How do they lose track of a guy that's on a roof? Like, people were pointing out that he was on a roof, and cops were like, well, I'm not going to do anything about that. Footage later shows armed officers approaching a body on the roof of the building after he was shot. Okay, so a lot is not adding up, but whatever. And nobody on social media is taking this, like, seriously at all, which, like, I can't tell is, like, hilarious or not, because, like, it's sad because people died and got shot. And, like, obviously news outlets are talking about this and stuff. But then there's people on TikTok Do you know the amount of edits that I've seen of this guy getting shot at? I saw a Secret Service thirst trap video of one of the girls that was like protecting him, an Ellie Williams shooting him edit, Billy Butcher shooting him, Katniss shooting him, all like, and they all turn into like edits. A gay Biden and Trump edit, multiple of those. Gabby from Attack on Titan, Jack Twist from Brokeback Mountain, and then I saw one that was like, Joe Biden and Trump, and it was like the monologue from, I think it was Little Whitman, where he's like, "It's no use, Joe. I've loved you." This shit's insane. It's crazy. But on another bad note, Cody Ko has allegations against him, and like has for a while, but like people are talking about it again. Oh god, Tana Mongeau's face. Mongeau? I can't even pronounce her name. Let me just Google how to pronounce this. Her face scares me. Pronunciation. Why is, oh, my sound is off. Okay, so how about you play in my headphones, maybe? I guess we're gonna play it out loud. Maybe you guys can hear it too. Tana Mongeau? Okay. Tana Mongeau, has come forward a couple times saying that Cody Ko took advantage of her when she was 17. And he was 25. And, like, in Florida, where I think it happened, age of consent is 17 as long as the person that you are having sexual intercourse with is 24 or under. I don't know how young that goes, but under 24. And he's 25. Controversial content creator Tana Mongeau, host of the infamous TanaCon, and former wife to Jake Paul. How did I not know she was married to Jake Paul? When were they married? Why do I not know this? Like, when I first read this article, I was like, huh? Huh? What do you mean she was married to Jake Paul? Like, okay, I kind of want to read more about that. Getting married. They're gonna get married in Las Vegas, of course. Oh my lord. Couple's wedding will be held at Graffiti Mansion, owned by controversial Team 10 member Armani Izzati. 6,000 square foot home promotes art and positive outlets for fans of all ages and is dedicated to the victims of the 2017 Las Vegas shooting. Frank Sinatra, Elvis, and more recent figures like Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor were painted on the house in custom murals. Oh god, for their wedding. After they get married, they'll head to the Sugar Factory in Sin City, where there'll be a red carpet for the influencer guests. Same Sugar Factory that the Kardashians made famous with their blinged out lollipops. Okay, so... oh my god, I can't believe they were married. Anyways, Tana Mongeau made serious allegations against YouTuber Cody Ko in a live recording of her podcast, Cancelled. Tana was asked a series of questions in a short hot seat segment. When asked who had the smallest dick out of anyone she ever hooked up with, she was very clear in her answer. "Oh my god, no one look at me. Cody Ko," she stated, followed by, "I can say that. I was literally 17. This isn't the first time that Tana had brought up this alleged incident. In fact, she's talked about it on numerous occasions, and witnesses have corroborated, Jesus Christ, her story. However, Cody himself has yet to comment, and due to Tana's messy reputation, fans aren't sure what to believe. Hey, how about we always believe people until proven otherwise? Is that the guilty until proven other? How does it? Yeah, guilty until proven otherwise. Cody Ko is guilty until proven otherwise. You should never not believe somebody because of a reputation they have. You should always believe somebody when they come forward about this stuff. It's very important because then more people will come forward about it. So Tana accused Cody Ko of statutory rape. Back in 2021, Tana said on her podcast that she hooked up with multiple creators when she was 17 or 18. Shout out JC Kayleen. Shout out Cody Ko. However, she has since clarified that when it comes to Cody, she was definitely 17. Cody was 25. Since then, she spoke candidly about what happened on multiple occasions, including subsequent episodes of Cancelled. In an episode posted on June 21st, 2024, Tana addressed her comment about Cody on stage. At every other show, we were saying the craziest shit about people, and it wasn't being brought to light. However, I understand that this isn't just some crazy tea. It was a crime. I hooked up with Cody Ko when I was 17. He was 25. Yeah, it happened. At 25 now, I would never do anything like that. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But I don't associate it or hold it with trauma. Tana goes on to say that because she grew up loving Cody as a fan, it's hard for her to feel negative emotions towards the situation, even though she knows she was taken advantage of. In a recent guest appearance on Just Trish, a podcast hosted by fellow controversial YouTuber and Tana's friend, Trisha Paytas, Tana addressed the public's reaction to her allegation. Oh my god, my back hurts. Thing that was actually really heartbreaking for me and kind of crazy to me is after it started going viral, seeing so many people not believing me and being like, it's Tana, so who cares? We don't need to lie about fucked up shit about other people to, like, keep people entertained. So this, like, people didn't really talk about it after Tana brought it up, but then popular YouTuber D'Angelo Wallace called out Cody Ko in a YouTube video, and that's what got people going. So in the video titled An Uncomfortable Conversation About Cody Ko, popular creator D'Angelo Wallace, who has over 1.6 million subscribers on the platform, nice, not as impressive as my 67, but not to toot my own horn, addressed Cody directly and called him out for not mentioning the allegations. You know that people are ignoring this because nobody's working harder to bury this story than you, and you're getting away with it because commentary YouTube has a serious problem. I can't blame any of your viewers or my viewers for not hearing about this because you've done such a good job hiding it up until now that I only found out about it recently. In the video, D'Angelo uncovered a clip corroborating Tana's story. On Cancelled, Tana says there's a situation with Gabby Hanna at a Playlist Live event where she pulled him aside and was like, yo, she's 17, and then we still went and hooked up. And in the uncovered clip shared by D'Angelo, Gabby Hanna can be seen telling the exact same story, but with the name omitted. One time I told the guy I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage. Pulled him aside and was like, hey man, she's underage. Watch it. And then he fucked her that night. D'Angelo also called Cody out for his silence, claiming that he has, in part, caused Tana to receive backlash and doubt. Your status as one of YouTube's golden boys has made it possible for you to ignore a situation that almost anyone else would have had to respond to by now. From one creator to another, you absolutely have an obligation to, at the very least, call out the misogyny, the victim-blaming, and all manner of cognitive dissonance that's coming from your audience in the name of defending you against allegations that you're too cowardly to address. 8. Wow. Yeah, I never really watched... Like, I wasn't too invested in Cody Ko. Like, I watched his videos when I was with friends, specifically his Love Island ones, but I was never, like, obsessed with Cody Ko. Was I surprised to hear this? Yes, because as said in the article, he's like one of YouTube's golden boys. But yeah, nobody's safe anymore. Your favorite YouTuber, probably not great. Nobody is safe anymore. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully hear a response from him. And then Brittany Broski said something about it, and I just, like, she doesn't handle situations very well. She's like, oh my god, if it's true, like, girls support girls, Brittany. Even if you don't like her, girls support girls. Like, whatever, I won't get into that. But, yeah, so Cody Ko has allegations against him, which is not great at all for anybody. I'm glad that it's coming to light. It's not great for Tana and having allegations is never a good thing. But also, maybe you shouldn't be a terrible person. Have you ever considered that? And then up next to talk about is Sketch. I know this was like a while ago, because this kind of happened between between my episodes that I had recorded. But popular streamer Sketch, he does the like, "What's up, brother? Tuesday." Had his OnlyFans leaked. And they were videos of him engaging in sexual content with like other men, which surprisingly, like, people that I would not think would be okay with gay people have suddenly been okay with this. Like, the amount of TikToks that I've seen of people being like, my heart was so closed and I hated gay people, and now that Sketch came out, I'm fine with it. Where was the support when, like, Ava Tyson came out as trans? Like, you really hate women enough that you're gonna hate on Ava, and then as soon as Sketch is like, hey guys, yeah, I had sex with a man, you're like, I don't hate gay people anymore. I don't hate gay people anymore. Like, come on. Really? Like, I'm glad you're not homophobic anymore, but, like, where was the support when Ava came out? Like, for those who don't know, Ava Tyson was part of Mr. Beast and then came out as trans, and everybody hated her for it. So, that's just them hating women. That's my thoughts. Anyways, Sketch is a Texas-based Twitch streamer with more than 1 million followers whose real name is Kylie Cox, responded to leaked adult content originally posted on OnlyFans account that appeared to be of him, which he confirmed were real and were from 2 years ago in a live stream on Monday. The YouTube account Pocketbook posted screenshots from Cox's OnlyFans video and a 17-minute video titled The Real Sketch, The Untold Story of Jamie Marr, posted on Sunday, in which YouTuber discussed Cox's past as, I'm just going to call him Sketch. I can't call this man Cox. YouTuber discussed Sketch's past as a gay adult content creator. In the video, Pocketbook said he felt comfortable sharing this information because being LGBTQ is not a career ender. Hey, bud, that's not for you to decide. I don't know much about Pocketbook or if they're queer, but if you are not gay, you can't make that assumption, and you definitely cannot out people. Ever. Outing is terrible. I was outed a lot in elementary school, and it's not fun. Did I handle it way too dramatically? Yes. But it's not fun or cool. You know, it takes away opportunities for things, and it can ruin friendships. I've had fights with people about it before, and it's not great. So, don't out people, maybe. Especially if they're as big. Like, if it can ruin stuff. It can ruin careers. If you're saying that you're comfortable sharing it because being gay is not a career ender, yeah, it is, buddy. This guy's from Texas. That's a career ender. Like, you shouldn't feel comfortable doing anything like that. Oh, I hate that. I feel comfortable. Don't, maybe. Maybe you shouldn't feel comfortable doing that. Sketch told his followers on Monday that he was living under the threat of that coming out for 2 years, stating he was going through a dark time and facing addiction issues while creating those videos. Sketch said that if he had been alone while these videos were leaked, he probably wouldn't be talking on his live stream, stating that his friends and parents saved his life. Sketch made jokes to his response, first telling followers he would address the elephant in the room, I got a haircut, and joking that he did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm kidding. I did. Possibly. Sketch began streaming. Okay, we don't need the whole history. The outing of Sketch's adult content videos were slammed by fellow streamers and fans who also praised how he responded to the situation. FaZe Banks, the CEO of the FaZe Clan online gaming organization, posted texts he had shared with Sketch. How many times are they going to call him Cox? With Sketch on Sunday night on X, which he said that Sketch told him to post. In the text, Sketch said he needed someone to talk to, and Banks offered to call him a car to be with him. All the FaZe boys were with him last night. Sketch was my homie yesterday. He's my homie today. He'll be my homie tomorrow. Banks posted. Banks' post was viewed nearly 30 million times. New York Jets quarterback Sauce Gardner posted on X that Sketch handled the situation better than a lot of people would have. Gaming streamer, I can't pronounce that, CO1AZO praised Sketch for his humorous response to the leaked video, posting on X saying he lost it when he joked that the elephant in the room was his haircut. Barstool podcast host Dan Katz, known as Big Cat, posted on X saying that Sketch is awesome and I hope he knows the majority of people, myself included, have his back. Sketch's supporters and friends slammed others in the gaming and streaming community who ridiculed him over his adult content. Streamer Sneeko slammed him for lying about his life. He wasn't lying. He just wasn't telling the truth. There's a difference. And also, you can't slam somebody for not being honest about something like that. It was quickly criticized by other streamers. Twitch streamer Karina Kopf, who has 3 million followers on X, slammed Sneeko as incredibly dense and questioned why Sketch would be expected to randomly disclose who they were seeing after becoming an internet celebrity. Twitch streamer Hassan Piker, I love Hassan Piker, slammed everyone that made fun of him and made him feel unwelcome, saying he shouldn't feel shame because his actions did not hurt anybody. Kai Cenat criticized grown men for bullying him online. So, yeah. That was, like, not crazy because, like, you know, sex work is work, guys. Let's keep that in mind. You gotta do what you gotta do to get by. So, and I'm very, very glad that he's getting support and that he was able to get help from friends when he needed it most. But, like, people slamming online are like, you guys are terrible people. Homophobia is stupid. Hate's bad. Ain't that? Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so I want to talk about those. Sort of open it up. Because I always, you know, update you guys on what's going on in the world. As podcasters do. And then the reason why this is out so late. Oh, this is going to be a really long episode. I'm so sorry. Is because a couple of weeks ago, I posted on my Instagram, are you sick of me yet.pod, a picture of Spotify mixes, crazy Spotify mixes, and I was like, these are hilarious, no way these are real. They're real. Spotify mixes, there's so many Spotify mixes out there. And so I was wondering then, if you can't judge from the title, are Spotify mixes actually good? I get very sick of my playlists very fast. Well, not very fast, but, like, I get very sick of them, and I will listen to other, like, my friends' playlists, or I'll make people make playlists for me, because I just, like, listen to a song over and over and over again until I'm sick of it, and if I just do that to every song on my playlist, eventually I'm sick of the whole playlist, and I outgrow music very fast. So, I didn't know what to listen to, you know? I was like, what do I do when I'm driving? What do I do when I'm having a shower? I can't function without music when I'm driving and showering. Other than that, I just listen to podcasts. But, like, you know, you get sick of podcasts after a while. So, I decided that I would give Spotify mixes a chance to see, you know, if they're actually good. So, oh my god, why am I having, like, chest pain? Call an ambulance. So, Spotify mixes are personalized playlists that are, like, based on your artists that you listen to, like a mood that you're looking for, genres you listen to, decades you listen to, and it sort of, like, mixes those up or, like, separates them into songs and artists that you do listen to, and then it will also, like, recommend ones for you, and then, like, the more you listen to different genres or artists, the more frequently that the mix is updated. So, for an example, like, I could listen to a mix based on, like, time of day, which also has to do with day lists, but I will get to that after. So, if I decide that I want to wake up at a normal... I thought I just saw somebody in my window. What the balls? That was scary. If I die tonight, y'all, put me in, like, a true crime show, please. That's all I need. Anyways, as I was saying, um, if I decide that I want to wake up at a reasonable hour and listen to music, I could search up morning mix, and it would like feed me a bunch of morning mixes. So I did not upload them. I'm stupid. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna be putting stuff on my on the video. So if you're just listening, I'm obviously going to be feeding you guys enough. But if you're watching, there will be examples on the screen. So there's like a bunch of morning mixes, you know. There's like happy morning, sad morning, energetic morning, slay morning, like that type of thing. They'll give you a big mix. So like some of the songs that were on my morning mixes were Real Love Baby by Father John Misty, Jackie and Wilson by Hoser, and See You Girl by Steve Lacy. Awesome. Bangers. It's afternoon. I want to listen to a playlist. So I can search up afternoon mix. It'll give me cool afternoon, summer afternoon, hip afternoon. And I could listen to an afternoon mix with songs like Real Love Baby by Father John Misty, or Jackie and Wilson by Hoser, or See You Girl by Steve Lacy. Interesting. Anyways, evening mix. They really shook it up. You know, I could listen to songs like Real Love Baby, or See You Girl by Steve Lacy. There's a lot of repetition, is what I'm saying. With like so many Spotify mixes, like obviously there's bound to be some repetition. But when I looked at like the 20 or so morning mixes that Spotify gave me, about 16 of those playlists had the song Real Love Baby by Father John Misty. I don't even really listen to that song that much. I don't even really like that song that much. I don't need it on majority of my morning mixes. Whatever. It's fine. If I don't want to listen to a playlist from a time of day, I can listen to a mood. If I'm sad, I can listen to playlists such as Sad Crying Mix, Sad Breakup Mix, Quiet Sad Mix, which has songs like Blue Hair by TV Girl, Astronomy by Conan Gray, and the Apology Song from The Book of Life. A banger. A banger. If I need a sad playlist, I am 100% not upset that the Apology Song is on there. That song slaps. If I'm happy, I can listen to Fun Happy Mix, which has songs like Electric Feel by MGMT, Accidentally in Love from Shrek 2, and Fucking Loser Baby from Has Been Hotel. Why is that on my happy mix? Hey, I don't really want to listen to that in the car with people. That's kind of embarrassing. I can obviously pick a different one, but like I was gobsmacked when I saw that was on there. So, you know, I'm angry now. I could listen to the angry mix. I don't want Real Love Baby, or I don't want Loser Baby on there. I'm going to listen to my angry mix. So I could listen to Rage Mix, Angry Mix, Angry Dark Mix, just like my heart. With songs like Supermassive Black Hole by Muse, Emo Boy by Aisha Erotica, and Can't Catch Me Now from the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I don't know if Spotify's ever heard an angry song, but whatever. You know, we've got emotions, and then if I'm feeling yacht, I can listen to, if I'm feeling yacht, I can listen to the Yacht with 1T mix. Why that's a thing, I don't know. Genuinely, I have no clue why that's a thing. That's what started this all. I searched up, I saw a screenshot, and I was like, there's no way this is real. So I searched up Yacht Mix, and Yacht Mix comes up, Freaky Mix comes up, Riz Mix comes up, Delulu Mix, Yearning Mix, Main Character Mix, Cat Mix, and Intimate Mix. What the balls are you smoking, Spotify? Those are insane. And, like, obviously I don't want to have to list off 3 songs from each playlist. So I went through each playlist, and I picked the best song from each of them to show you the vibes of these playlists. So from the Yacht Mix, we've got Who's the Batman from the Lego Batman movie? What? Freaky Mix, we got Wagwan Delilah? Huh? On the Riz Mix, we've got Who's the Batman? And then they also put a Weezer song, and in what world does the word Riz and Weezer go together? Like, what? And then, you know, we start getting to, like, accurate ones. So let's get Who's the Batman, Wagwan Delilah, and Weezer out of here. We got the Delulu Mix with I Love You Too Much from the Book of Life. Yeah, that's a great song for the delusional playlist. Thank you, Spotify, for finally putting something good. The Yearning Mix, we got Blue Hair Girl by TV Girl and Real Love Baby, so some more repetition. Main character mix, that one also went really hard, but also Teenage Dirtbag is on there, and I feel like every single person that's like, I'm the main character, listens to Teenage Dirtbag. Like, they eat that up. They're like, I'm a teenage dirtbag, baby. I'm the main character. Tell that to every other person that's saying, I'm the main character, and I listen to Teenage Dirtbag. Cat Mix, I don't know what Cat Mix is supposed to be. It was really good, though. Like, the Cat Mix was really good. It did have Radiohead on it, which I feel like kind of says something about the mix, but it was really good. And then the Intimate Mix for when you're getting freaky, because, you know, who wants to listen to Wagwan Delilah when you're getting freaky? Wagwan Delilah, what's it like in Toronto City? Anyways, the Intimate Mix had Casual by Chappell Roan, which is like the opposite of Intimate, but whatever. That one was also really good. But then that sent me on a spiral. I was like, okay, Intimate Mix. What does a sex playlist look like? So I search up sex playlists, and everybody's public sex playlists are there. Hey, man, you know you can private Spotify playlists, right? What happens if your mom follows you on Spotify, and she goes in to listen to your music, and you've got freaky, sexy playlist? I would be mortified if my mom saw that. I don't have a sex playlist. I have a Minecraft song playlist, which is close enough, but, like, I'd be mortified. Playlist titled Songs I Want to Get Fucked To has so many songs from The Weeknd on it. And then the more I look, so do all the other playlists. So many of these freaky sex playlists have songs from The Weeknd on them. What's so sexy about The Weeknd? Yeah, his music's good, but, like, you really want to be going to Pound Town listening to The Weeknd? The playlist POV You're Getting Railed Devil Emoji Heart Emoji also had a lot of The Weeknd. That's a hilarious title. And also, all these playlists are hours long. Lower your standards, babes. You could probably fit, like, 3 songs in there. Make sure they're not all Weeknd songs, please. Anyways, after I was done going through and laughing at everybody's sex playlists, I went to, like, curated for me. Like, Spotify has, like, when you go to search, there's, like, for me or something, and then it's got, like, all your mixed stuff. So there's, like, unique playlists such as DJ, who's a beta, which is, like, an AI dude that picks out music for you. I used to listen to that a bit, but it was also really repetitive, and it'd be like, here's what you listen to on Mondays. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. And I'm like, okay, I don't really want to listen to that right now. And then it's got, like, Summer Rewind. I don't know if they do it, like, Summer Rewind, Fall Rewind, Winter, Spring, but, it's basically, like, that's what I have there right now, and it's a playlist that, like, shows songs from previous summers, and unless you had, like, superior music taste in the past, like, 7 years or so, I wouldn't even bother listening to this playlist. I went in there, and I've got, Fireflies by Owl City, Shinzo wo Sasageo by Linked Horizon, an Island Song from Adventure Time, so I will definitely not be listening to that at all. And they also have, like, Time Capsule, which takes you back in time, and that looked the exact same as my Summer Rewind, with a lot of songs from Attack on Titan. And then On Repeat, which just plays their songs that you listen to on repeat, which is my favorite, because I like to listen to the same songs over and over again. So, like, my top 3 songs on there right now are Casual, Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High, and Night Shift. Call me, ladies. Call me. I'm 6'4", and I fist fought the guy that made Periods. So the custom mix that, like, kind of got me started on this all, like, I was just kind of, like, curious about this, like, yacht mix and Riz mix, but then I found out about day lists. More so, specifically, the screenshot of somebody's day list that was titled Creamy Bouncy Morning. Now, that's a sex playlist if I've ever seen one. So I was like, man, I want to have a creamy bouncy morning. I'm going to start listening to Spotify day lists. So Spotify Daylists are quoted from Spotify as new, one-of-a-kind playlists on Spotify that ebbs and flows with unique vibes, bringing together the niche music and microgenres you usually listen to during particular moments in the day or on specific days of the week. Do you want to, like, maybe not say so many fancy words at once, please? So basically, Daylists analyzes your music listening patterns and suggests perfect tracks on specific days and specific times. And it updates between sunrise and sunset. So it updates every couple of hours and then slows down the closer you get to when you usually get to bed. So I collected Daylists from about 21 days to see how they would change over time, whether Spotify generated mixes were actually good, and also to see if I had the possibility of getting a creamy, bouncy morning. So, to start, Spotify mixes begin in the morning. I definitely recommend Spotify Daylist over the, like, morning mix, evening mix, afternoon mix, because it refreshes on its own. Like, it's just, like, super fast, because the other ones, they only refresh once you've listened to, like, a certain amount of stuff, and they update. This updates every, like, 3 or 4 hours, so I would recommend this if you're looking for a mix. Does that mean it's good, though? I don't know. Stick around. So I, like, rarely wake up before 11 a.m., which is, like, about an hour or two before the afternoon mix comes out. And then I usually am listening to podcasts in the morning. So I wasn't very certain that I was going to have much to go off of. Usually if I'm up before 11, it's because I have a morning shift at work. Or just like a regular day shift, I guess, instead of an evening shift. So my morning mixes are as follows. Confidence Slay Wednesday morning. Hot strut preppy vibes. Venting Cannon Tuesday morning. Baseball, indie rock, and otherkin vibes. I was very disappointed to not see Supermassive Black Hole on there, considering it's baseball vibes. Whatever that means. Mellow Pop Alternative Monday morning. Has VNS Waltz, soft rock, and English rock. Don't know what the fuck a VNS Waltz is, but the songs were pretty good. So, alright. If you're not seeing it, I'll read off some of the stuff from VNS. Where did it go? Mellow Pop Alternative Monday morning. Iris, Mr. Brightside, Cigarettes, Daydreams. Are the 3 example ones on the screenshot. We have, once again, Confidence Slay Wednesday morning. So we have another Confidence Slay Wednesday. So I guess my Wednesdays are just full of confidence and slaying. Which has Hot McBling and Femme Fatale vibes. Dark Lilith Sunday morning with indie, Turkish sped up, and otherkin. I have never ever listened to Turkish music, let alone like Turkish sped up music. Whatever Turkish sped up is, sure, I eat it up. Dark Lilith Sunday morning had, what did it have on it? Bubblegum Bitch, Washing Machine Heart, Maneater. Maneater is on a lot of these. A lot. And then finally, we have Confidence Femme Fatale Thursday morning with McBling, Slay, and Batty. At this point, you might as well be calling me a fan. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I cut off. As I was going to say, you might as well be calling me a fan because these Batty playlists go so hard. But not first thing in the morning. I don't want to be listening to Batty, Slay, McBling first thing in the morning. Give me something slow to wake up to. I don't want to pop in the car and have Aisha in my ears. Like, let me wake up and then get Aisha in my ear. And also, like, how many of these actually had Aisha? Rihanna, okay, Aisha's interlude. Oh, no, that says Alia's interlude. Marina, Mitski, Nelly, Rihanna, Lady Gaga. Rihanna, Aisha. It also has, Confidence Slay Wednesday morning had Karma's a Bitch, but the Britt Smith version, not the JoJo version. Pavement, TV Girl, Black Sheep, but like the Scott Pilgrim version. Not enough Aisha. We need more Aisha, but not in the morning. Anyways, so on to afternoon. You know, I just wake up in the afternoon, so I got a lot of these. We've got Obsessed Belter Friday afternoon, Floaty Core Saturday afternoon, Charming UK Post-Punk Monday afternoon, and that one slapped. That one was really good. I wish I'd saved that. I was just scared that if I saved a playlist, it wouldn't refresh, but I wish I'd saved that one because it was so good. That one had, like, let's see what it had on it. Linger, The Cranberries, Karma Police, Radiohead, There's a Light That Never Goes Out, The Smiths. Those look really boring, but it was good. I promise. That's my email. UK Pop 80s Alternative Monday afternoon. Chill Hip Hop Floaty Saturday afternoon. Venting Cat Thursday. Don't know what is Cat. What is Cat? I don't know. But Venting Cat had Casual, Vampire Empire, and Army Dreamers, so it's like sad. It had Solo Wave, Shibuya Punk, and Relatable. So, if it's so relatable, then meow. Anyways. Psychedelic Downtown Vibes Saturday afternoon. I think that one might be my favorite. It's pretty funny. Which had 505 by Arctic Monkeys, My Kind of Woman, Mac DeMarco, and Eventually by Tame Impala. Confidence McBling Wednesday afternoon. So now we're getting into the, like, afternoon of it, where I listen to Catwalk, Femme Fatale again, and Slay. And it had Breaking Dishes by Rihanna again. All of these have Breaking Dishes by Rihanna. My God. And then I stopped after that. But then the other day I got curious and checked. And I found Silly Gyaru Sunday Afternoon, which had They Wanna Fuck by Kim Petras, Love Game by Lady Gaga, and Get Back by Britney Spears. Confidence McBling Scene Core. Don't know what that means, but that one was funny. I guess it was silly. And then evening. I rarely remember to take screenshots in the evening, so I've only got 4. But these ones were pretty good. I've got Overthinking Romanticized Wednesday Evening, which has Indie, Crunchy, and Comforting, with songs with Always Forever by Colts, Looking Out For You, Joy Again, and Dark Red Steve Lacy. I've got Indie Chill Dark Academia Evening, which had Indie Goblin Core, Goblin on These Nuts Core more like, and POV Indie, which had Cigarettes Daydreams by Cage the Elephant, Would That I by Hosier, and Motion Sickness by Phoebe Bridgers. Journaling Chai Latte Friday Evening. So they're taking every word they could possibly say and putting it in the evening ones. Like, why are they so long? Why are the titles for the evening ones so long? Genuinely. But Journaling Chai Latte Friday Evening had Autumn, Pumpkin Spice, and Soft. With Good Luck Babe by Chaperone, Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius, Nothing Matters by The Last Dinner Party. And then finally, we have Main Character Surf Crush Monday Evening with songs like Out of My League by Fitz and the Tantrums, which I hate. I hate that song. You make me a playlist with a song on it, I'm not listening to it. Anytime somebody makes me a playlist and that song's on it, I'm like, oop, that's an immediate skip. That and Electric Love. Hate those songs. Hate. We got Tongue Tied by Group Love, and then Cupid's Chokehold / Breakfast in, I don't remember how that one goes, Gym Class Heroes. So yeah, those ones were pretty alright. Why the titles were so long, I don't know. But, yeah. And then, after the evening, we've got the night playlists. There's Happy Indie Coming of Night, Sleepy Weepy Journaling Night, Obsessed Preppy Tuesday, Beach Coming of Age Monday, and Rainy Day Dark Academia Night. So the night ones are also pretty long, with songs like Motion Sickness, Good Luck Babe, Night Shift, Not Strong Enough, Touch Tank, So American, Red Wine Supernova, Please, Please, Please. Why so much pop? Hey, why so much pop? I really don't care for that pop. I like Chapel. I love Chapel, but, like, that's the only pop that I will make an exception for. I will tolerate Sabrina for my friends, and Olivia barely listened to until she started giving out, like, condoms and Plan B at her concerts, and then I was like, oh, 8. You ate that up. Okay. And so then I started listening to some of her music, but I didn't really like her from High School Musical, the series, because I just have, like, a weird vendetta against ex-Disney stars. If you were a Disney star, I didn't like you. I don't know why. It's weird. We got Cigarettes Daydreams again, Tongue Tied again, Where'd All the Time Go, Talk, Cigarette Daydream again, and then Ribs by Lorde. And then, rarely, like, I checked this at, like, 1 in the morning and it wouldn't generate, but then other times it would be there at, like, midnight. You get a mix, like, in between night and morning. So it's like a late night mix. So you've got like your night, and then you've got your late night. So I only caught this one like 3 times because I only listen to podcasts at night. Like morning and night, I listen to podcasts. So I wasn't really looking at the day list at night. So I got like 3, I think. And we've got Lovesick Canon Late Night with K-pop solo artist and soft. K-pop solo artist Late Night with K-pop, Hallyu and Energetic, and Rage Preppy Thursday. I listened to K-pop one Thursday night, and now every Thursday night, my day list is like, hey, do you want to listen to K-pop again? Maybe I do. But also, like, I listen to a lot more on Thursday nights than just K-pop. That was just one time because my friend was talking about it, and I was like, damn, I miss when I listened to K-pop. Let's go listen to that. And boom, apparently every Thursday I listen to K-pop now. We've got 0x1 equals Love Song, In My Dreams, and Given Taken. But, yeah. So, I listen to these mixes a lot. I listen to them on my way to work. I listen to them on my way home from work. And that's about the only places that I drive because I don't have a life. And I liked most of them except for, like, the Cunty McBling ones because I have to be in a very specific mood to listen to that. So they go hard, but just not... They weren't hitting when they were hitting. So over time, these playlists did become really repetitive, and they cycled back through, as you could see with the, like, Confidence Slay Wednesday. Actually, let me check what my day list is right now. Hey, day list, I'm coming to find you. Oh, would you look at that? It's K-pop solo artist Wednesday night. Here's the vibes. Bouncy. We did it, guys. We may not have gotten creamy, but we got bouncy. We did it. It was a team effort. Without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to get bouncy. Anyways. Looking back on the playlists, that I very, very strategically took data from, out of like 27 of those playlists, Cigarettes Daydreams was on 5 of them, which I know isn't like a lot, but it looks like a lot because it's in the top 3 of 5 of them. Breaking Dishes was in 4, and So American was on 3. Again, Cigarettes Daydreams. Don't really care for that song much. Added that to my playlist a while ago because I was like, yeah, alright, Caged Elephants is pretty good. I'll just add that because that album's good. Again, that's one that I very frequently skip. So to have it on like a lot, well, like 5's not a lot, but like on quite a few playlists, not great. Breaking Dishes, I did listen to that a lot. That one I did listen to quite a bit, to the point that I'm sick of it. So having it on 4 of those playlists, majority of them being my morning ones, get that out of there. And So American being on 3, I don't think I've listened to that song once. The only reason I know of it is because Weston from Sinjin Drowning kept going, So American. That's the only reason I know about it. And I'm not trying to cover it up. I will very gladly be like, I love Olivia Rodrigo, but I don't listen to that song. If I'm listening to Olivia Rodrigo, it's Ballad of a Homeschooled Teenager. Is that what it is? Is that how that song goes? What playlist would that be on? I think it's on my Cunty playlist. No, it's on my edit playlist. Where are you? Yeah, Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl. Okay, there we go. Is Tipsy on here twice? No, it's not. Okay, it just looks like it is. Anyways, in conclusion, to me personally, depending on the mix, Spotify mixes are pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed them. Do I think I'll listen to the Gyat mix? Not really. Let's see what else is on the Gyat mix, actually. Maybe I will. Gyat mix. We've got Heartbeat, Emo Boy, Over and Over, Cigarettes Out the Window, Vampire Empire, New Magic Wand, Color Violet, Hot to Go, $1 Million Baby, The Diner, Annihilate, Metro Boomin, Me and Your Mama, Mary by Alex G, Cherry Waves, Runaway, Evil, Gone Gone, Thank You, Looking for the Hose, Poison from Has Been Hotel, what the balls, Novocaine. Oh my god, did they take off I'm the Batman? No! Well, Insane Clown Posse's on here. What? Where did I'm the Batman go? Okay, maybe I would listen to it. Maybe these ones refresh pretty often. What about the Rizmix? Hey, Rizmix. Is Wagwan Dalala still there? See You Again, Cigarettes Out the Window, Me and Your Mama, Take It, After the Storm, Luxury, $1 Million Baby. Okay, these are so repetitive. Magic Johnson, Fiend, Emo Boy, Lunch, Best Interest, Moonlight, All Falls Down, The Diner, Solo, Again and Again, New Magic Wand, I Want to Be Your Boyfriend. I haven't listened to Hot Freaks in years. That's a throwback. And more Insane Clown Posse. Okay, so I guess these regenerate every once in a while. That was just a crazy day then. Anyways, I do believe that Spotify mixes can be good, but I think it also depends on the person. Because while I enjoyed day lists, I had a friend look at hers, and she didn't know any of the songs on the day list. So I think it depends on the person. But if you are curious, and you have a funny day list, you should definitely send it to me on Instagram. Are you sick of me yet? .pod, or if you put it on your story, tag me, because I love looking at these types of things. Analytics and all this stuff is just so cute, so interesting to me. So if you want to share your day list, night list, evening list, morning list, please do. My DMs are open. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today, and that's why it took so long for me to get this one out, because I was collecting data like a little nerd. Movie review. I finally watched I Saw the TV Glow, and boy, did that make me sad. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. It was beautiful. It was amazing. It was freaky in all the right ways. It was weird in all the right ways. It went on and on and on, but not in a bad way, because it would you'd think it would end, and then it would just get crazier and then crazier and then crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. It's all like a allegory. Is allegory the right word? Google, show me this guy's balls. Allegory. Google, show me what allegory means. Yeah, allegory. To being trans, I guess, because I think the director was trans. It can be interpreted as a bunch of other things, but because people told me that it was an allegory to being trans, I watched it thinking it was about being trans, and that's what I got from it. But you could watch it with any sort of meaning or message and get that out of it. It was crazy. I 100% recommend it. I genuinely can't put into words how it made me feel, because it made me feel so full of emotions but so empty at the same time. I was watching it with a friend and I had to not cry. Rarely do movies make me cry, but this made me so overwhelmed, and it was crazy. I highly recommend it. It was so good. It was so good. Am I glazing because it's A24? Probably. But A24 knows what they're doing. So, maybe I'm biased. I don't know. I haven't seen a bad A24 movie. Am I just biased, or is A24 just cracked at what they do? I don't know. Anyways, I'm also going to take back what I said about Inside Out too. Because the more I think about it, the more it sucked. And I kind of just said 8 because I was like, oh my god, I always hate movies. But yeah, no, that sucked. That movie was not great. Everybody I talked about it, they're like, yeah, I didn't like it. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not alone. Obviously, there was stuff to like about it, but it was not my favorite. And no way I'm giving it an 8 or a 7.5 out of 10. Nah, babe. I'm giving it a 5.5 or a 6. But I Saw the TV Glow. Maybe could even get a 9.5. That movie was pretty good. It was very good. And I'm very... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, my God. I'm very excited for We Live in a Moment in Time. Andrew Garfield. Florence Pugh. Romance. I don't know if this is the first romance that A24 did. I remember seeing a while ago that they did their first... Hold on. What was... A24 first romance movie. Hey, okay, so it's just not gonna tell me what it is. Um, but like they just like I don't know. I don't remember what it was. If it was romance or something else, but they like didn't do that, and then now they do. But I'm very excited for it. The song was really good. I added it to my playlist, but towards the end, there's a part of it, and it sounds like Alvin the Chipmunk is listening to it or singing it, and I lose my mind every time. I'm like, this song goes so hard, it's so good, it makes me feel so emotional. And then it's like, oh, and I'm like, Alvin, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Oh, what is it called again? Okay, back to Spotify we go. Back to my playlist. Back to my playlist. Oh, we're gonna start from the bottom, or is it in alphabetical order? Oh my god, wait. The first song I ever put on here was Never Felt Alone by Labyrinth. Over a year ago. The most recent one I put on here is a podcast version of The Subway by Chappell Roan, because that song slaps, dude. It goes so hard. She explained it as Casual's cousin. And because Casual's my favorite, of course I'm gonna love Casual's cousin. Anyways, it's called Hit Me Where the Heart Is by Mega Simone. And it's really good, but it does sound like they got Alvin the Chipmunk on the beat. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for that. So many clips of stuff came out this week. Like, we got the new Captain America movie, which, like, whatever. I used to be such a big Captain America fan, and then something happened, and I'm like, whoa, Spider-Man, you're pretty cool. What else did we get? Why am I blanking? More Deadpool trailers, which I'm so sorry. I bought tickets the other day. I'm going to see it on Thursday. Why am I blanking? I'm going to my Instagram. Reload. I'm just dragging this out. I don't need to be doing this. Hey, do you want to, like, load maybe Instagram? Thank you. Oh, yeah, Yorgos Lanthimos' movie came out the other day, and, I don't know. He uses, like, the same three actors, which, like, if they have good chemistry, do that, but also, like, hey, man, you know that, like, more people other than Emma Stone and Willem Dafoe exist, right? Oh, I also started watching The Boys, like, rewatching The Boys, because I got really bored of it. But then, Gladiator. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Gladiator 2. I'm not that interested, but, like, Pedro Pascal, so obviously I'm gonna watch it. I started rewatching The Boys, and I'm getting into it. Like, I'm a lot more interested this time around. We Live in Time. Did I say Moment in Time? We Live in Time. Elliot Page is making a movie. Oh, wait, no, this is a clip from Umbrella Academy, the last season. Shrek 5 was announced. Now Elliot Page is making a movie, and it just looks like super depressing and sad, but I have a fat crush on Elliot Page, so I'm probably going to watch that. Another A24 movie is the one with Sebastian Stan, and he has, like, that face thing. I don't know what it's called, sorry. And then he gets, like, surgery and stuff, but then another guy has it, but then he's more confident, and he's, like, jealous or something. Yeah, so he dropped that, or A24 dropped that out of nowhere. Yeah, so many movies coming out. I'm stoked. It's gonna be a good year for movies, guys, and I promise you I'll try to be less of a hater. I'm gonna go see Twister. I don't really like Glenn Powell's face, but I'm gonna try and enjoy it for you guys, because they're just throwing shit at tornadoes. How bad could that be? So yeah, that is everything out of me today. I'm all done. Sorry you had to sit through all the boring stuff at the beginning about politics and shit to get to the middle part. That was fun. I had fun. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. Yeah, so that's it from me this week. I will see you all next week for episode 22. You can find me on Instagram at, I've said it 8 million times already, Are You Sick of Me Yet .pod, Are You Sick .pod on TikTok, and Are You Sick of Me Yet everywhere else. I love you all very much. Thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Love ya. Bye.